Hello everybody, welcome back to the SB Game Fun channel. Welcome to Sherlock Friday. We are back in the clubhouse area, so we got our search warrant. So now we get to go and search. Alright, let's do this. People are still staring at the broken statue. Oh, do we need to talk to anybody here?
Poor Sir Charles. A crime at his club, it's a terrible thing.
It's a terrible thing. Any comments, guys?
The statue of Tikkun Uman.
Oops. Yes, I know about the statue of Tikkun Uman. Bloody place where the body was. Look at that. Holmes wins. London Archaeological Institute Bowling Club. Bowling. Lawn bowling. Oh, I can actually even switch these. Donovan.
What a spectacular season. The great tournament of the London Archaeological Institute's Bowling Club.
Didn't interact with that the last time I was here. Now we have. It's not a clue, but...
But where is the statue? Did it vanish?
What an abominable crime.
It's almost like a Disney animatronic. The hands just move and repeat the same old... It's actually scary the way she's doing it. Oh my god, oh goodness. Ah, okay. Alright, so do we need to talk to, is it Sir Charles? Or Sir Yellingham?
Sir Charles, I have a search warrant. I would like to take a look inside the clubhouse.
I see. Here's the key, but I do protest.
You can protest all you like, Sir Charles. I have a search warrant. So I have legal right.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
Why won't the police say anything? We have a right to know the truth.
Alright, all these little side conversations. Maybe these folks might have some as well.
Oh, it's horrible. Do you think the club will be closed?
Ooh, look at this. Ooh, put his hand to his face. Ooh. Theatrical. Alright, let's head inside. Wow, look at that. Nice place. Nice place. Look at that. Alright, let's go gosh, clockwise. Let's do a clockwise run. Nice fire, warm. Got your brandy, chair, and your smokes. Okay.
Ah, Sir Charles was once a captain in the guard.
Sir Charles was a captain in the guard. Dear Sir Charles, please be advised that we have successfully transferred a new tranche to your club's account. However, the payment period has been reduced to 1 month and the sum of credit to £1,000 due to previous overdue amounts. If you wish to review your account, you should contact the bank manager directly. Mr. Black, bookkeeper of Lloyd's Bank. What does that mean? Does he have some financial issues with the bank? Let's take a look at this letter. March 1881. James Ness and Sons, jeweler Sir Charles Yellingham, We acknowledge receipt of your item, namely 458 grams of solid gold from a part gold Guatemalan statue. We agree to purchase this item. The monies will be paid within 48 hours from the receipt of this letter. He's selling these historical, archaeological stuff they've unearthed from Guatemala. Although this transaction is entirely legal, we do assure you that it will remain confidential. Yeah, so he's selling the stuff. So Charles is selling. Is that right? Hey, I noticed this. What's here? 14 years ago, Sir Charles sold a large fragment from a gold Guatemalan statue for a considerable sum. Key to the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. Let's take a look at this picture. Who are these people? Is that Sir Charles right there?
The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson.
So I didn't even look at that. Right there. The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson. And I assume that is Sir Charles right there. Anything else? No writings on this one? Let's find out.
Charles Yellingham has a large family.
So Charles Yellingham has a large family. Oh, I need something there. Open this up. Anything here other than this note? Yellingham. As I said here in front of everyone, you cannot give away this calendar. I want to study it. We have to discuss the matter before the award ceremony. I have already warned the others one of this. Zachary Greystoke. Oh. So apparently Greystoke opposed making the Mayan calendar an award to be given away because he wanted to study it. So he had opposition. So that gives motive to Yellingham to taking him out. Sir Charles received a telegram from Zacharias regarding his intentions to visit the club before the prize ceremony. So he intended, or he opposed it, because he wanted to come and study it. So he opposed Charles from selling it or giving it away as an award. So we have dialogue. We need to talk to somebody about that.
A message to Sir Charles from Zacharias Greystoke, the victim.
Ooh, more notes. For Mr. Oliver, this is the estimate of requirements for guest night. Mr. Oliver, the company director of Royal Parties, to organize the award ceremony for our bowling club's most recent competition. To the estimation of requirements for guest night, 20 cases of champagne. 20 cases of champagne. Dinner for 40 reserved from the restaurant and a local musical ensemble. What was that? A local musical ensemble to provide entertainment. 30 flower arrangements for table decorations, invitation cards for guests. I know this will be quite expensive, but do please allow me a period of grace to settle the payment, as I recall you were so generous to grant on the previous occasion. Thank you in advance. Okay, so I guess he paid a ton of money for this event. And he's asking for a grace period. Sir Charles Yellingham, Brittany Lovelace, Chief Accountant at Lloyd's Bank. Dear Sir Charles, our records show that you are once again late. Oh man, this guy's got financial problems. And this for the 4th time in paying the credit you have with our house. Any delay in payment results in the fine of £7, 10, whatever that is, quid or whatever. After studying your proposal, we agree to seizing part of the club's collection in payment of the credit. which will be sold in private auction. All raised monies will be reversed against your credit account. So he defaulted on his payments, or he had late payments, so the bank came calling and basically seized part of the club's collection. So Sir Charles is having some serious financial problems. Maybe that's why he didn't want to give what he wanted to give. Why would he want to give away the calendar? He said it was worthless. So he wasn't making any money off of it. So we really do need to talk to somebody about Zacharias, probably most likely Sir Charles. The club is a debtor of Lloyd Banks. Sir Charles intended to cover a percentage of the debt from the deceased member's antique collection. Ooh. Maybe Sir Charles killed him in order to get his archaeological stuff to sell. Well, there's a new wrinkle on the investigation. As such, the club lounge.
Interesting. It appears that the club is unable to pay its debts to the bank.
All right, I did notice we had a whole bunch of stuff in the deduction space. Let's take a look at the clues. Okay. Physical abilities. Zacharias Greystoke was killed by a spear thrown with a great accuracy and strength. Nope, it has nothing to do with any of the stuff. Deselect. Sir Charles was alone. Sir Charles was alone at the club on the morning of the murders. Sir Charles knew that Mr. Greystoke would be at the club in the morning of the murder. Ooh, yes. Maybe he intended to. Had the time and opportunity to be prepared for his victim. I don't know if that's enough. Facts about the crime. Greystoke was killed from the direction of the pedestal. Nope, that doesn't have anything to do with the club debt. Actually, it does. But not that, though. Club debt. The club is in debt, and Sir Charles wishes to sell some of the club's collection to reimburse it. The Mayan calendar. Cursed would be the one who disturbed him. Maybe this is it. Nope. I don't think this is it either. Yep. Physical ability. Nope. Alright, so we got nothing so far. So let's keep searching. Oh, let's come back here. I need to do a quick There's nothing here. And there's the Queen of England. Mum. Okay, let's take a look at this here. Expedition to Guatemala, 1881. That's a weird thing. There's actually someone here, it looks like. What is this?
Guatemala, 1881. I don't think this is a bowls tournament.
It looks like there's something else here.
I wonder who this man is. It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club.
So this is the director. Oh, I swear, it looked like it had one leg. We don't know who this guy is.
Zacharias Greystoke.
So these two guys... This guy's dead. This guy is the one downstairs. We don't know who this guy is. And there's something here. This picture looks like it's supposed to have 4 people. So let's take a look and see this empty space. What is that?
The photograph appears to have been faked or damaged. I'll take it.
Oh man, he's just taking everything. So what do we have here? We have a photograph, modified or damaged photograph from the club of the Guatemala expedition. So we have to perform an analysis. Alright, so there's our photo wall. So let's keep looking around. Oh, let's go back over here. Sherlock talent. Nothing. Alright. Okay, we'll do that space last. Let's take a look over here. Ooh. Fancy. Go slow, because knowing me, I'm missing something. Sir J. Bromsby, Egyptologist, 1807 and 1882.
The late Mr. Bromsby's collection.
Wow, so you could actually, not you, but Charles was, for some reason, able to sell off some of these guys' collection from the club. Is that right? This is Sir Percival Blinkhorn. Percival Blinkhorn. Isn't that guy from the... Wasn't that from the last game? He went to jail, didn't he? He was an archaeologist.
The late Mr. Blinkhorn's collection.
It looks like him. Blinkhorn. He was the one we sent to the gallows for killing the archaeologist's friend. In the bathhouse. The bloody bathhouse, yeah. Sir T. Smith, archaeologist, 1814 to 1866.
The late Mr. Smith's collection.
Ooh. Wow. They must have sold some of his stuff. He's missing a whole bunch of stuff here. Major Wise Sutherland.
The late Mr. Sutherland's collection.
Sutherland's collection. Yeah, apparently they sold some of his stuff. It's missing stuff. Sir D. Robert, archaeologist, 1785 to 1850.
The late Mr. Roberts' collection.
Mr. Roberts' collection. Alright, so we clearly have a lot of artifacts here. I don't know exactly where they came from. Ooh, chest. Zacharias Greystoke's collection. So this is his collection. Because he's still alive. Let's take a look. There's some gold there, it looks like. 1881, Guatemala.
It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune.
Did they cut it? Holy cow. Did they even have the technology to cut that?
This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut. These antiques look quite valuable.
Yes, they do look quite valuable.
These trunks have just arrived. They're from Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection. Interesting. The men who own these collections are all dead.
So we did get some new deduction space items. Greystoke collection. Greystoke's collection was to be bequeathed to the club after his death. He just arrived, so how did they even bring his stuff there? There's something here I'm not grasping here. He came for the calendar. Nope. Club's debt. Ooh. Sir Charles desired Greystoke's death in order to obtain and sell off his collection. Sir Charles could sell any other collection that contained in the club. That I don't know. But either of these make sense. But I think I'm going to go with this one because Sir Charles, there's maybe motive here. So let's do that one for now. Let's pop out. Let's keep looking at this place here. Oh, the gong. Sounds like the one at the at that Zen garden place. Sharks, shark tooth, ships, bells. Looks like Chinese writing there. This is like Asian artifacts from the Manchukuo Dynasty era. I don't know. I just made that up. Oh, what is this?
This metal globe is very impressive.
Very impressive. What?
Some bits are missing.
Some bits are missing.
Some bits are missing.
Yeah, it looks like 2 bits are missing, and we just completed the search. So I think we've done it all. Yeah, we completed it. We completed the search of the clubhouse. So there we go, folks. Whoops, I'm stuck behind a pillar. So this is the clubhouse that we just searched. Hey, there's a glass right there. My mirror should be in there. Alright, so we are completed here. So let's take a look at where's the tab? Tab. So we need to have a conversation with somebody about Sir Charles. We need to perform an analysis. And we need to have a conversation again with somebody. And what is this? Sir Charles and Zacharias Greystoke both owned parts of the gold statue. Ooh, see, this, it sounds like there's motive here for him to get rid of him in order to get the gold and sell it. So that's a dialogue. These are letters. And these are profiles. Let's take a look at, did we get him? Sir Charles Gillingham is the manager of the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. He was formerly a soldier, which, okay, we read that already. Okay, we read that too. Oh, there's Dr. Fisher. Is that right? Reuben Fisher. He's the one that sent us this letter here. Should go to jail for... Alright, so we need to go, with the time that we have left, 5 minutes or so, we need to go talk to Sir Charles, maybe? Yes. Quick save, okay. Sir Charles. The victim's presence.
Sir Charles, you informed me that you didn't know why Mr. Greystoke was here at such a time.
That's correct. I have no idea.
QQ. The telegram. The telegram. Yes, there is a telegram.
But in fact you do. Mr. Greystoke wrote to you about him coming with another person to visit.
Ah, well, yes, that is right. He raised a scandal about the Mayan calendar, so he wanted to see me before the ceremony. But I don't know exactly what it was that he wanted, or who this other person he mentioned might have been.
And the club's collection. Looks like you guys are selling it.
You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common.
Oh, all the items are from our club members.
Q. Browse. Photograph from the club. Post-mortem donations. Search warrant. Post-mortem donations.
But only from deceased members, including Mr. Greystoke.
Yes, but it is a rule of the club that all our members undertake to donate their personal collections to us in the event of their death.
That's very convenient. You get all the spoils, and you can do what you want with it. He's looking more fishy every day. So, let's take a look. What else? What other options we have here? Oh, we already had all the conversations. So, what time do we have? We might have enough time to go and analyze this. So let's head back to Baker Street. And here we are at 221 B Baker Street. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the episode, and I didn't mention it in the other videos from the Outer Worlds and from Starfield, but I ran on the last week's all 3 episodes. I ran into some type of sync issue. I'm not sure if it was OBS recording that caused the sync audio. The audio sync issue that desynced itself from the video. I tried to clean it up in Premiere, but it didn't do very well because it off-synced everywhere. So as soon as I synced it, I was able to sync up one area, and then further down the video, it was desynced someplace else, which was weird, totally weird. So I don't quite know what happened. So hopefully this doesn't happen again, but I'm going to have to research it and figure out why it desynced. I mean, it was literally a second off. Or a second and 2 seconds. I mean, I think it was a second off. So everybody's mouth were talking, flapping, and the audio was completely off. Alright, so we need to do a analysis. So let's take a look. Examine the photo. So here's the photo.
It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's underneath.
Painted over. That did not look like that when we...
Let's try to remove the paint with solvent.
Okay. It did not look like that when we saw it on the wall. Okay, so what do we need to do here? We need to... This is a pipette. Get some solvent.
Let's gently remove the paint with a soft cloth.
A soft cloth. Oh, really? There's a guy here hidden behind all this.
Aha. There's another person in the photograph.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Look here. There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, do you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America! Brilliant, Watson!
Happy to help.
Is it deadly?
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I've an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
Alright, so... The heck? Watson just disappeared. I have no idea what just transpired. Watson was here, and then he disappeared. Okay, let's take a look and see what they're doing. A man was hidden on the photograph of the Guatemala expedition. So we need to talk to somebody about that. So I assume we'll have to talk to Sir Charles. Investigate the murder. Yep, we have to go back to the archaeological clubs. Gosh, I can't even remember what that site the club's, the archaeological club's site and question Sir Charles Yellingham. But we will do that on the next episode. Appreciate you joining me today. If you like this kind of content, make sure you click on subscribe and click on that bell, yada, 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 all that stuff. Again, appreciate you joining me today. I'm enjoying this game. It's slower paced than my my run and gun Starfield and run and gun Outer World. But again, appreciate you joining me. Again, if you like this kind of content, just subscribe. And I hope to see you back here on the next episode when we go question Sir Charles and then move this case further along. Until then, have a good one.